Today, I'm going to be expanding a bit on the Submarine in the current meta of Season 9. I would say it's very similar to its place in the previous seasons, that of a strong mid-game camo detection option, but you can also use it for the early game and deep late game for the current season. As always, everybody knows the 4-2X Submarine at round 12. It defends pretty much everything up till round 17, round 18. If you see a Submarine in game, it's usually this build path. However, I've been seeing in some of my games people run Submarine early game with the bottom path. It can hold relatively well for the first 10 to 12 rounds. And then of course late game you see the active ability First Strike used to either clear some of the high tier blimp waves, or people will micro it by using the ability, buying and selling, doing it again. Some of the recent updates to the game nerfed that, so it's not as strong. So you'll probably see less of it in the late game and Submarine more in the mid to early game, much like last season's. I think Submarine has pretty much proven itself consistently over almost every season to be a solid tower option for pretty much any team composition. It has the capability to solo the first 18 rounds by itself if it wanted to, but most people take an early game tower. And its playstyle is very consistent, very routine, straightforward. For pretty much any map, you do the same build path, and it's very relaxed type of gameplay. It's not really hard to pull off. It's one of the easier towers to use. So I would recommend people use Submarine in a lot of their strategies, but building strategies of your own is a valuable anti-camo option to consider just because it's so consistent. And yeah, overall, it performs good. It's performed good for a long time, and I see it performing good in the near future.